Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your popcorn because this scandal just flipped the entire reality TV universe upside down. Picture this: Erica Mena. Yes, the Erica Mena. Caught red-handed rifling through sealed DNA files like a desperate detective. In a high-stakes thriller, except this isn't Netflix. It's real life. What was she doing? Destroying evidence? Covering up a shocking paternity bombshell? Or was this a masterclass in sabotage, perfectly staged to send the fandom into meltdown? The camera angle wasn't supposed to catch her, but it did. And now, the internet is exploding. Who benefits from missing DNA files that could rewrite the cast's family trees? Who's the puppet master behind the scenes, pulling strings in the shadows? And more importantly, is Erica the villain here? Or just the pawn in the most savage reality TV plot twist of the decade? This isn't just a production glitch. This is a drama storm the size of Atlanta itself. So buckle up because we're about to dive deep into the chaos, rumors, and jaw-dropping revelations that have everyone talking. Stay tuned, because once this story drops, you won't believe what comes next. Erica Mena, a name synonymous with drama and controversy on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, found herself at the eye of the storm once again. But this time, it was not a scripted fight or a heated argument caught by the cameras. No, this was something far more explosive and sinister. Real-life mystery that threatened to unravel the entire cast and shatter the carefully constructed narrative of the show. The controversy began innocently enough with an unauthorized camera angle that captured Erica rifling through a stack of sealed DNA files backstage. Her hands trembled visibly, her eyes darted nervously, and her face was a mask of panic. 4. Fans who had seen her play various roles on the show, this moment was different. It was raw, unscripted, and full of urgent desperation. The files she was seen handling were no ordinary papers. They were sealed confidential envelopes containing DNA results that could rewrite family ties, reveal hidden betrayals, and completely alter the dynamics on the show. The scene immediately ignited a wildfire of speculation and rumors across social media and fan forums. Was Erica trying to destroy evidence to cover up a devastating paternity scandal? Or was she merely trying to protect someone she cared about? Worse, could she have been framed by someone else, orchestrating a masterful sabotage to throw the entire season into chaos? The questions came fast and furious, and the answers were nowhere to be found. Prior to this incident, Erica had been acting oddly behind the scenes. Whispers circulated among the crew and cast that she was unusually tense, frequently confiding in a close circle of friends about doubts she had regarding the paternity of baby Kai. The rumor mill suggested she feared that the truth might leak and tear the family apart. In a private moment, she had shared her concerns with a trusted confidant, stirring latte in hand, voice low and troubled. Speaking of how the DNA results might hold secrets nobody was prepared for, the casual dismissal from her friend Akali, who warned her not to stir trouble with Mendez, seemed to only deepen Erica's resolve. This unease led Erica to sneak into the production office under the guise of discussing continuity paperwork, where she located the locked cabinet holding the DNA envelopes. A junior producer named Amber caught her by the flickering fluorescent light, her voice trembling with surprise and suspicion, but Erica quickly brushed her off with a forced smile and a vague excuse, tapping the cabinet door. Amber hesitated but ultimately let her go. Moments later, Erica's heart was pounding as she held in her hands the sealed envelopes bearing the names Kai Frost, Mendez, and Scott. She knew that these documents were the key to a secret so explosive it could rewrite more than just reality. TV storylines that could destroy real lives. Shortly after, Erica met with Tasha K in a dim coffee shop near the studio lot. The tension between them was palpable as Erica slid the envelope across the table, whispering that she had found the proof she had been searching for. Tasha's hand shook as she touched the paper, both women understanding the gravity of what They agreed that if the contents were leaked, it would cause an uproar on and off screen, with Mendes losing his composure. Yandi feeling betrayed and other cast members caught in the crossfire. They wrapped the envelope carefully, vowing to protect it at all costs. But just hours later, chaos erupted. Reports surfaced that the files had vanished without a trace. Production was abruptly halted as crew members scoured the set, panicked and frantic. Executive producers demanded answers, but no one could explain how a locked cabinet had been broken into and emptied. The leaked footage of Erica's trembling hands and terrified expression only made things worse, fueling speculation that she had something to hide. Fans were quick to judge, dissecting every frame and reading between every line of her apology. But the drama did not stop there. A rival cast member, Sierra, capitalized on the chaos by posting a cryptic message that hinted at secrets remaining despite the missing files, sending the social media frenzy into overdrive. Meanwhile, Erica's own family was not spared the fallout. Photos emerged of her parents looking distressed during a surprise appearance on set, their heartbreak visible as they spoke to local bloggers about the turmoil engulfing their daughter. The pressure mounted as Yandi confronted Erica in a group chat, accusing her of sabotage. Erica's brief but loaded reply that she did what she had to do only intensified suspicions. Mendes, watching the footage of Erica opening the cabinet, felt the sting of betrayal deeply and reached out to Kirk Frost for answers, both hoping to mediate before the scandal consumed everyone. Just when it seemed the situation could not worsen, an anonymous tip led to the grim discovery of burnt remnants of the DNA files in a dumpster behind the studio. Charred and illegible scraps confirmed what everyone feared. Someone had gone to great lengths to destroy evidence. The leaked news sent fans into a frenzy, debating whether Erica had been trying to hide a secret paternity or if she was the victim of a cruel setup. Amber later confessed to a reporter that she had seen someone else lurking near the dumpster that night, filing their nails with a smirk, suggesting that the real saboteur was still at large despite Erica's tearful public apology and insistence that she had no intention of destroying evidence but was only trying to protect someone she loved. The damage control felt rehearsed and insincere to many viewers. Divided fans waged war on social media, some defending Erica's character and past acts of charity, while others dredged up old interviews to build their case against her. The scandal had transcended the show, becoming a cultural lightning rod for debates about privacy, trust, and the blurred lines between reality and performance. Meanwhile, production moved into crisis mode, tightening security and preparing a special episode to confront the scandal head-on. But just as tensions reached a fever pitch, new evidence emerged in the form of a grainy video showing a gloved, slender figure slipping original files into a rival cast member's bag. This footage shifted suspicion away from Erica, fueling theories of sabotage and deepening the mystery. Backstage, Amber's confession that the person seen near the dumpster was not Erica, but someone shorter in a hoodie offered some relief. Yet, questions remained unanswered. With cast alliances fracturing and fans polarized, the investigation took on a life of its own, revealing layers of deception, manipulation, fact, and the ruthless hunger for ratings that often drives reality TV drama. Erica, surrounded by friends and allies, struggled to keep her composure as the shadow of missing DNA files threatened to destroy everything she had worked for. As the show's producers prepared to air a special episode to expose the truth, the tension backstage was palpable. Behind the scenes, Erica was haunted by the charred fragments she had sifted through, a painful reminder of secrets that might never be fully uncovered. Despite the swirling rumors and public backlash, Erica remained determined to clear her name and find the real mastermind behind the ultimate DNA file meltdown. As the scandal around the missing DNA files escalated, the public's curiosity transformed into an all-out frenzy fueled by leaked reports. anonymous whispers, and unofficial investigations that seemed to uncover layers of corruption, manipulation, and outright sabotage beneath the polished reality TV facade. According to sources who claim to have insider knowledge, the entire situation was anything but accidental. Some whispered of lavish spending on hush money and bribes intended to keep the truth buried, while others pointed fingers at powerful figures behind the scenes who stood to gain from the chaos. One alleged source, who insisted on remaining anonymous, out of fear for their safety, described secret meetings held in dimly lit rooms where producers and cast members conspired to control the narrative and protect their own interests. These meetings reportedly involved offers of cash, career advancement, and threats designed to silence anyone who dared speak out. The DNA files, far from being mere documents, were described as ticking time bombs containing explosive revelations that could topple reputations and dismantle alliances carefully crafted for the cameras. In the midst of this, Mena was painted by some as a desperate player trying to secure her place in this cutthroat world by any means necessary, while others claimed she was nothing more than a pawn caught in a game she did not fully understand. Social media was awash with theories, some more outrageous than others, but all reflecting the deep mistrust that had grown around the entire production. Tweets and posts, although not quoted here, described scenes of backroom deals, secret surveillance, and the lengths to which people would go to protect their image and their secrets. One former insider called the entire DNA file incident a calculated disaster orchestrated to create the most talked about season in years, with Mena as the central figure, either by design or by unfortunate coincidence. Public reactions were divided, with some fans expressing outrage at what they saw as blatant disrespect for privacy and ethics, while others reveled in the unfolding spectacle, eager for every twist and revelation, regardless of the human cost. Online forums and comment sections filled with passionate debates where viewers dissected every detail of the leaked footage. Amber's confession and the suspicious behavior of cast members like Sierra, who seemed to delight in stoking the show fires of suspicion. It was a classic case of reality television at its most volatile, with blurred lines between fact and fiction, making it nearly impossible to separate truth from manufactured drama. Legal experts weighed in on the possible ramifications of the scandal. If the allegations of destroyed evidence and deliberate cover-ups held any weight, the production company could face serious legal consequences, including lawsuits from cast members and potential government investigations into privacy violations. The idea that sealed DNA results, which are considered highly sensitive personal information, could be mishandled or destroyed raised questions about the show's compliance with laws protecting genetic privacy. Hypothetical probes by regulatory bodies could expose deeper issues of negligence and misconduct, jeopardizing the entire production. Meanwhile, rumors of cast members considering resignations to distance themselves from the growing storm circulated widely. Some speculated that these departures, if they happened, would further destabilize the show and force a re-evaluation of how reality television handles sensitive personal information. Financial analysts chimed in with warnings that advertisers might pull their support if the scandal grew too toxic, potentially leading to a significant budget crisis for the production. The combination of public outrage, legal scrutiny, and potential cast upheaval created a perfect storm that threatened to derail the season and leave a permanent stain on everyone involved. Even the network executives were reportedly on edge, caught between wanting to capitalize on the high ratings the scandal generated and fearing long-term damage to the brand. Amid the turmoil, Mena's role became even more complicated. Her public apology was met with skepticism, with some seeing it as a genuine expression of remorse and others dismissing it as a calculated PR move. The special episode produced to confront the scandal head-on was a high-stakes affair, featuring intense questioning of cast members and producers alike. Erica, flanked by legal advisors and supporters, faced a barrage of accusations and probing questions, each moment amplified by the relentless presence of the cameras. Surveillance footage was analyzed frame by frame, with commentators debating the meaning behind her every glance and gesture. Supporters of Erica pointed to the unedited DNA files presented by her confidant, Tasha K, as proof of her innocence. Yet detractors insisted this was nothing more than a staged distraction. The introduction of leaked emails suggesting that some producers entertained the idea of a controlled leak to boost ratings sent shockwaves through the audience. This revelation suggested that the scandal might have been manufactured or at least manipulated to keep viewers glued to their screens. Whispers of a shadowy puppet master orchestrating events from behind the scenes grew louder, adding a new layer of intrigue to the saga. As the investigation deepened, new video clips surfaced showing a shadowy figure planting devices in the archival room where the DNA files were kept. The footage was grainy and the angle awkward, but the movements were unmistakable. Analysts debated whether the gloved hands matched Erica's or belonged to someone else entirely. Amber's eventual confession that the person near the dumpster was not Erica but someone shorter in a dark hoodie added a fresh twist to the tale. The growing evidence suggested sabotage from within, hinting at rivalries and hidden agendas far more complex than a simple case of evidence destruction. The cast's once solid alliances began to fracture, replaced by suspicion and whispered accusations. The online community became a battleground where theories clashed and loyalties shifted rapidly. Erica struggled to maintain her innocence. Amid the swirling rumors and mounting pressure, turned her into a symbol of the precarious balance between truth and performance in the reality TV world. Behind the scenes, the emotional toll was evident. Longtime friends and allies tried to offer support while others distanced themselves, wary of being caught in the crossfire. The scandal was no longer just about missing DNA files. It had become a cultural phenomenon, exposing the raw and often brutal realities of life in front of and behind the cameras. As the season finale approached, the promise of a final revelation loomed large, leaving fans and critics alike desperate to learn the identity of the true mastermind and the full extent of the deception that had nearly torn the show apart. The climax of this rollercoaster saga arrived with the promise that the true culprit behind the missing and destroyed DNA files would finally be exposed, sending the entire cast and crew into a frenzy of anticipation and anxiety. Producers scrambled to manage the chaos, balancing the need to deliver explosive content with the responsibility of protecting those involved. While the audience remained glued to their screens, hungry for answers, Erica Mena, once again thrust into the harsh glare of the spotlight, appeared on the special live episode with Mendeecees by her side and a small team of legal advisors. Her expression, a mix of exhaustion, defiance, and vulnerability. The room buzzed with tension as the executive producer addressed the crowd, vowing transparency and accountability. The interrogation was relentless. Reporters and journalists pressed Erica to explain why she had been caught rifling through the DNA files and why those files had disappeared under her watch. She maintained that she had never intended to destroy evidence but was acting out of concern for the people she loved, trying to verify the authenticity of the results. Despite her pleas, skepticism hung in the air like a thick fog, with many viewers unwilling to accept her version of events. The footage was scrutinized endlessly, highlighting every moment of hesitation, every subtle expression that might betray guilt or innocence. As the episode unfolded, Tasha K presented the unedited, pristine DNA files to the cameras, attempting to clear Erica's name. The envelopes were intact, showing no signs of tampering, but this only deepened the mystery. If Erica did not destroy the files, who did? The room was filled with whispers and speculation as new pieces of the puzzle fell into place. Behind the scenes, Erica faced isolation and suspicion despite Mendeecees' unwavering support. The toll on her mental health was visible as she spent sleepless nights piecing together evidence, determined to uncover the truth and clear her name once and for all. The emotional weight of the scandal pressed on her relentlessly, forcing her to question not only the loyalty of those around her, but also her own judgment. Amber's secret recording revealed distorted voices plotting to frame Erica, a revelation that shocked everyone and confirmed that more than one person wanted to see her fall. The sinister plot to manipulate public perception and sabotage Erica's reputation showed just how far some individuals were willing to go to control the narrative. In a desperate bid to protect herself, Erica retrieved a hidden surveillance camera's memory card from the archival room, hoping it contained footage of the real perpetrator. This discovery injected new hope into the investigation, but also increased the stakes as the truth seemed closer, yet remained frustratingly out of reach. The network's executives faced growing pressure to resolve the scandal without sacrificing ratings or credibility, walking a tightrope between exposure and damage control. Meanwhile, rumors of cast members threatening to quit, and behind the scenes, power struggles intensified, revealing the complex web of relationships and rivalries that fueled the drama both on and off camera. The fallout from the scandal was immense. Legal experts speculated about potential lawsuits and regulatory probes that could target the production company for mishandling sensitive genetic information, an area governed by strict privacy laws. Advertisers grew increasingly wary of association, with the controversy raising the possibility of financial repercussions that could cripple the show. Public backlash was fierce and unrelenting, with viewers demanding transparency, accountability, and justice. This special episode, designed to air the truth, only succeeded in deepening divisions among fans and cast alike. Some rallied behind Erica, praising her courage and resilience, while others condemned her as a manipulative figure who had betrayed everyone's trust. The network's future hung in the balance as the scandal revealed the dark underbelly of reality TV, exposing the sometimes ruthless tactics employed to maintain audience interest. Yet, despite the chaos, the story was far from over. The promise of a season finale that would reveal the mastermind behind the sabotage kept viewers hooked, the tension escalating with every passing day. Erica's journey from suspect to potential victim highlighted the complexities of truth and performance in a world where image is everything and betrayal can come from the most unexpected places. As the dust settled temporarily, Erica's inner circle stood by her, providing the strength she needed to face the relentless scrutiny. Mendeecees' loyalty became a beacon of hope amid the storm, reminding fans that personal bonds could survive even the most public crises. Yet, the lingering question remained: who had orchestrated the DNA file meltdown and why? The motivations behind the sabotage ranged from jealousy and revenge to calculated attempts to manipulate the show's storyline and ratings. The scandal had turned a simple reality TV drama into a labyrinth of secrets, lies, and power struggles, a cautionary tale about the dangers of mixing personal lives with public spectacle. Erica's determination to expose the truth, no matter how painful, resonated with viewers who saw in her a reflection of the challenges faced by anyone caught in a media storm. As the cameras continued to roll and the investigation pressed on, one thing was certain: the world was watching, waiting for the final act in a drama that had become far more than entertainment. The truth was out there, buried beneath layers of smoke and mirrors. And Erica Mena was ready to bring it to light no matter the cost. The Erica Mena DNA file scandal has shaken the very foundations of reality TV drama, leaving us all wondering who the real puppet master behind this explosive mess truly is. Was Erica a victim caught in a twisted game of sabotage, or the mastermind orchestrating the ultimate cover-up? As the pieces keep falling into place and the truth inches closer to the surface, one thing is certain: this story is far from over, and the fallout will be felt for seasons to come. What do you think? Is Erica innocent? Or is there a darker plot unfolding behind the scenes? Who really benefits from this chaos? And who will pay the price when the dust finally settles? Drop your theories and hot takes in the comments below. Let's get this conversation started. You want to stay ahead of every shocking twist and unravel the deepest secrets in the world of reality TV scandals? Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe right now. Don't miss a single moment of the drama that everyone will be talking about for months. This is just the beginning. Stay tuned, because we're diving even deeper into the truth behind the scenes.